Of course he knows. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
We're live.
Welcome. First story.
That would be mind-blowing.
Trending stories are taking over.
TSTO. Why does he get a bell for that?
Next story.
Everybody get down. According to the sounds, I'm not doing so hot today.
TSTO.
TSTO thing. TSTOMG.
TSTO.
That's crazy.
Story time. What is happening, people of the interwebs? The Trending Story Show is actually still around. Did you believe that, Jake? Oh no, Jake's in a trance. It's
been so long, I don't know what to say.
I know, it feels weird. It's been it's only been 1 week off, actually, and then an extra day.
We needed a vacation.
We needed a vacation from our vacation. We did one more day.
Yeah.
But we're
definitely
back.
Stole that line from the last podcast, so I'm sorry.
Hey, last podcast, guys. We love you. We're sorry. Who's here? Finally, I know Tiffany messaged yesterday. She's like, did I miss the show? Is something wrong? Are you guys alive? We're here. So that's good.
I had to fight off a Mongolian warlord and won his daughter's hand in a cage fight.
When did this happen?
Yesterday. That's why I couldn't come in.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, a Mongolian cage fight? You got that quick.
I won the hand of a Mongolian warlord's daughter in a cage fight. It was up for grabs.
Yeah.
You know?
And did the cage fight happen behind, in the back at Bodie Leaf? Is that where you guys hold them?
That's not important. But what is that I found a great way to liven up a room.
What's that?
You just go, it's in remission!
Just in general? I think
Everybody's like, what?
That's fair.
You're like, I gotta get into a hospital.
Yeah. I want to be in remission. Can you be in remission?
Exciting.
That'd be
You're
great.
just like, what are you talking about, Grandpa? It's like the cancer. I didn't know you had cancer. It's like I did it, but it's in remission.
I guess that's kind of true. Maybe if anything, if you don't have it, then it's in remission.
It's remission.
So our coronas, our COVID is
all of our COVID
in remission.
Is in remission.
We have remission.
Oh, but
we have
that's
remission
right.
COVID.
That's right. The week before we
were separate. That's right.
But equal.
Well, I mean, you were in a hospital backdrop and I was here. So you actually had a leg up. It was in remission. So we're back. We're here. Last week, we took the week off because I was gone.
Sorry for everything.
Right? I was celebrating my in-laws' 50th wedding anniversary. 50 years.
That's half a century.
That's a lot of years. It's half a century. Hey, look at this. John, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? If you're interested in a podcast, are we doing a shameless plug? Well, no, this is not a shameless plug. This is an exciting plug. John is a train engineer, and he's train engineer. Yeah, and his podcast is about train engineers. Keep it was Moving America podcast.
Yo,
check it out.
Trains are a hot commodity still.
I'll tell you what, they are. They're good. We were going to take one last
real
week,
trains or model trains?
No, real trains. Like legit. He's a legit train guy.
Deleting my current search for model trains.
Oh man, but we aren't alone, Jake. We're not alone in the room. It might seem to you guys out there that we are alone, but we're not alone in the room. We have Steve is here in studio. Hey. Look at that, Steve's here. He stole Chris's seat because Chris
is in remission.
Chris is in remission. And then we have a new studio guest. We have Larry Gerard. Give it up for Larry. Hello, everybody.
Mr. Guest.
That's right, Mr. Guest. We were going to put a name on there. What do you think, Larry? Mr. Guest.
Mr. Guest works.
You're good with that, Mr. Guest. Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. So we're here, and there's trending stories. Whether we're here or not, trending stories keep happening, and they're just taking over.
I don't believe it, Todd.
You don't believe it?
I don't believe it, Todd. Tell me why.
Well, because they keep trending.
No, this
everywhere.
Is bad television.
No, this isn't television. This is internet streaming. It's supposed to be bad.
As soon as there's a camera in front of us,
it's like the Democratic National Convention.
Billie Eilish in a graveyard.
Eilish in a graveyard.
Democratic National, what was it?
Chaos.
National infomercial is what it was. It was like an. Did you watch? You watched some of it. I mean, you watched some of it. Did you watch a lot of it, Steve?
No.
Jake, did you watch any of it?
Nope.
Yeah, I watched a little bit. I watched filtered versions of it because I didn't watch the whole thing.
It was just the DNC, Democratic National. What was that? It was a.
You're looking for a specific word.
Yeah,
it was an infomercial. There was actors everywhere.
It was,
and it was like there was no, I don't know,
pre-record.
Yeah, and then pre-record. Did you see the pre-recorded Zoom basically, where a bunch of the previous candidate. You're in good hands with Allstate.
No, bad commercials.
No, bad commercials. No, there was a Zoom call. Like it was like this. It was like this show kind of, and there were all like Cory Booker was there, and Pete Buttigieg, and Who else was on there?
Pretty Boy Pete.
Pretty Boy
Was it
Pete.
the Long Beach mayor and some of those people? On
No,
there?
it was all the previous presidential
previous
candidates, like talking, like they were joking and laughing and having. Bernie Sanders was there, but it was all pre-recorded and they put it together like a live Zoom call. It was really weird.
That's good.
Is it? What are you looking up here?
My question was his acceptance speech last night pre-recorded or not?
I'm guessing it was probably pre-recorded. Jake, is this your commentary on the DNC?
Snooze Fest! Everybody, it's Snooze Fest Friday.
Snooze Fest
Get out
Friday.
your blankets. Get out your old-timey
Do they need to
sleep
hide their
caps
wives?
from the days of yore and
Unfortunately, I don't
By
think
the
we're in for
biggest
much
goose.
better next week.
No, the Republican. I don't
not
think it's going
gonna
to
be
be. Well, it's when you have to do something that's meant to be completely live with a lot of people in the room. It's really hard to make it come off, especially
It's-
if you're not camera people.
you know what the Republican National Convention is going to be?
Tell me.
It's going to be Trump coming out, followed by the Fox Sports West girls. And he's going to come out, and all of them, instead of T-shirt cannons, it's going to be ARs. And they're just going to shoot them off, and Trump's going to be like, you like these? You want to keep these around? Follow me. And then everybody's just going to get up, and they're going to Pied Piper it out in the streets, and they're just going to walk into the ocean.
No, that was a horrible ending. You had me going. I was locked.
That's how it's going to
I was locked.
Everyone's
And then I
just
was
going
like,
to walk
what?
straight into the ocean.
No, I don't think
At least
so.
walk into the
Atlantic
sunset.
Ocean?
Atlantic Ocean. That would be. Where is the RNC? Where is it taking place?
You know,
Anybody
it's
know?
a swift little
Virtually.
tippity type of the keyboard.
Okay,
We'll find
virtually,
out.
but they're recording it somewhere.
Where?
Hey, if you know, if you're watching, comment. Tell us where the RNC is going to be. I know you guys know.
Well, it was supposed to be North Carolina, but they canceled that.
Right, I know, because of all the COVID.
Day 1 is still in North Carolina, various
Okay.
locations remotely, days 2 through 4.
Okay. Now, how
Venue.
far ahead? Because I noticed that a lot of the DNC stuff was pre-recorded like weeks ago, like before Kamala Harris was even announced. How far ahead do you think they're recording this kind of stuff?
2016.
2016 recorded it 4 years ago.
Well, they had to have time to edit any of the gaffes that Joe made.
Yeah. Oh, and he didn't even
Gruesome
hardly
gaffes.
talk. He didn't
No.
even hardly talk.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
You didn't even watch any
I'm
of it.
gonna
What are you
act
talking
like I know
about?
what you guys are talking about. They walked into the ocean.
They walked into the ocean. No, they did not, Jake. That's a bell. Or that's a buzzer. All right, so let's get to, you know what, we're having a lot of fun. There's a lot of things happening, but we got to get to the stories. David, what's going on, buddy? I'm going to give you a bell and a clap because you said it's happening in China. It's
No.
gonna be China. That's what we're
I'm
having the
over
RNC.
China. We
We're gonna
gotta go to
China.
Japan.
We're gonna take our American COVID and we're gonna bring it to them instead of the China COVID coming to us, right? No, airs it to the ocean.
Just walking into the ocean. China, overrated. Japan, still fun.
Still fun. Oh, and we're gonna get to Japan in a little bit because they're doing some
first?
things. You want to? What's first? Well, what's first is we're in lockdown. We're not allowed to go to certain places. We're not allowed to be. Probably not allowed to do this. We're probably actually breaking the law right now, even though we're family, so it really doesn't matter.
Come after me.
But who knows?
They're 6 feet
implore
right
you.
here.
They're 6. No, we're 6 feet. We're fine. We're 6 feet. We're fine. This is more like 2.5 feet.
But we're family.
But we're family. It's all right. It's all right. That's
You
right.
share everything anyways.
That's right. Exactly. If there is no secrets except for the secrets that I keep from Jake.
And
So-
all of my search history secrets.
You guys
That's
are fine
right.
As long as you don't spit.
That's right. As long as we don't
spit.
spread
You're
the virus
thirsty?
that we don't have.
Exactly.
Just don't share a mic.
It's like the
spit.
program. You ever see that? Oh, David knows what I'm talking about. Hallie's here. Hallie, what's going on, cousin?
It's been a long time
How are you?
since you've been around.
What are you talking about? Hallie.
Has been in the chat for a little bit.
That's right.
I've taken note.
See, Jason knows that. Jason says LMAO. I think he's talking about the spit from the program. I think that's what he's all about. Right? He knows. He knows, my man.
Is this something I should look up?
Yeah, you should look up the program Spitting. It's a football movie, and to get themselves pumped up, two guys, Alvin Mack and Latimer, they spit in each other's mouth, and it's crazy and really gross.
And
see, Jason, yep,
Latimer.
my man. I'm giving you a bell and a clap, Jason.
I'm watching it right now. While I watch this, why don't you send
this
us
is
to a news story?
this is Latimer gets excited because he made starting defense, and he's gonna go watch this.
Well,
You've
this
never
is-
seen this?
No, this is-
We should put this for them so they can see.
This is an 8-minute long video.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's super on roids.
What about that one
I just
guy
ruined it for
that
you.
celebrated for like a touchdown or something? This was a real life thing.
Yeah.
This is a real life thing.
It was a training story?
Some guy, yeah, he was celebrating a touchdown and he hit himself too hard in the head and gave him a concussion.
Hallie, you know what? You were missed. And we salute you, and we're glad that you're here now. We don't have any shark stories though. Oh,
is it Shark Week?
It's Shark like Millennium. Like I think it's Shark Week turned into month, and now it's like there was Shark versus Surfer on the other day.
Did you see?
They had the shark in Newport the other day.
Yeah, there's been shark sightings. And there's stories.
That's so fun.
Well, because it was injured, right?
Yeah.
Like it got hit by a propeller or something.
Yeah.
And they had to euthanize it. Like it was. Did you hear about that?
No.
Why didn't you hear about that?
Stayed away. I was social distancing.
You didn't want to get COVID from the shark.
From the shark.
That's right.
Do you guys think
Dangerous.
that this is a coincidence that on the eve of the fortnight when Donald Trump is going to lead mass Republicans to walk into the ocean, that there's a massive amount of sharks
lead Republicans to walk into the ocean,
firing AKs just in the air?
You said ARs. Now you're changing the story. I feel like now this isn't real.
An AR.
No, it's not.
An AK-47
is not an AR.
An AR stands for assault rifle.
Right, but it's an AR-15.
Is a type of assault.
Okay, all right. We're not going to we'll call the NRA. Ask them. I don't know.
Oh, semantics.
Exactly. But you know what? Hey.
In 52 seconds into this, and I haven't seen anybody spit in each other's
Well, because they're getting ready. Darnell Jefferson is getting ready and getting pumped because he's a freshman.
How do you know so much
Because I watched this movie so many times. It was like my pregame pump-up movie. Like, it was awesome. Who else is with me?
Some fell.
Something fell. What was that? Was that in here?
Falling apart.
Something fell in here? I don't even know what's happening. Oh, who knows?
So this
Jason says not the same. Jason, what's not the same? What? See? Oh, wait. Okay. No, Jason is the man. Jason knows. Jason is the guy that probably has experienced both an AR-15 and what'd you say? An AK-47.
Oh, I think he's talking about the movie.
Nope. Jason, tell me you're talking about the GUNS. I can't say the word because they might.
Here they're spitting at each other.
See? They're pumped up. That's it. The whole thing. Here, run it back. For this whole thing to work,
wow.
Jason says, indeed. My man. Jason, you get a bell and a round of applause.
Hey, guess what? You get shot by one, probably doesn't feel too great either way.
That's true. I mean, that's a given.
All right, spitting.
Yeah, okay, so back it up, and then let's show all the people here.
This is awful. Like, this is just an
pause
inside joke that we're... All right.
Pause it. Okay, so this is... All right, here we go. Hold it up. So so this is Alvin Mack. He's like the lead linebacker, like crazy defense guy. And then this is Latimer, who's super on roids and just made starting defense. He's a defensive end. And they're super jacked. They're getting ready for the game. They're like, yes, this is awesome.
Bo Jackson and the other dude.
Okay, so here it comes. Ready? This is
not a racist comment.
This is the scene that I referred to right here. Here we go. Ready? You can't hear it, but... And he hits his shoulders, spit. Oh, yes. It's like instead of Blood Brothers, we're Loogie Brothers. Yeah, it's super disgusting. I don't know why they did that thing.
Because
I don't know if that was ad lib or...
It's like...
Is this like extra credit to the show?
This is like... Normally this is like the pre-show, but we're just bringing it into the show.
Oh, that's fun.
Because we gotta bird walk somewhere. When we go, we got to go. Are you really grossed out now?
Well, yes and no. Because it's just kind of like, you don't know where that mouth has been.
Yeah. No, you don't know where. That is really true.
You don't know where that mouth has been, especially Mr. Roid guy.
Imagine
what his,
No, don't want to imagine.
His fizzy Fridays are like.
Yeah, no.
With COVID, you can never make that movie again.
No way, no. That'd be definitely banned.
Steve, just give it like 6 months, bro.
We've given it 9.
Give it 6 more.
But maybe you only have to give it a couple more days.
It's like a good relationship.
Oh, that's right. Because you know what? Breaking story. We're coming to you here with it first. Jason says, go watch Tenet when it comes out. Dude, I think that movie looks good.
Tenet. Is that Hanks?
No. That's it's where it's like Memento, where it's going back and forth in time.
Is it
I don't know who the director is, but it's something crazy. Yeah, go check out Tenet. But in the meantime, Orange County is about to be removed from the California COVID watch list. Right here, we have a new story from the Orange County Register, which is where we get lots of great stories. The Orange County could exit coronavirus list on Saturday, which would start countdown for in-person schooling. Now, because we're moved from the watch list, does that mean all of the in-person gatherings and things change as well? Steve's our expert on this because he's been following this better than I have.
I think they said it's still up to the governor.
It's governor, so it's not local, it's governor.
I think the governor is going to try, but he's losing control.
Yeah, well, MacArthur's like, screw you, man. Jake, what are we popping? What do we just pop?
The hope.
Who's Hope?
It's in remission. Hope is in remission.
No, Hope's never in remission. Yes, Larry, my man. Hope's never in remission.
Whoa, that was crazy. That was some like.
That was real applause we just gave right there.
And then, no, but I think it's deflating because it's all at the end of the day. It's what's changed. If it's in the governor's hands still,
yeah. Then
What
what's
changes?
really
The biggest thing it allows us to do right now is get the schools open.
Yeah, that's the big thing, especially like because
that's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare. Our oldest starts high school this year, and right now she's going to be doing it online, which all high schools are. But sports is the thing. So she starts a sports camp next week. It's only 3 days, but that's it. And then I don't know what happens with practice and stuff. So hopefully this does something to make that better.
I mean, let's be real. What we really all want is barbers and hairdressers to open up.
Right, absolutely. That's the only thing. And nails. Got to get our nails did.
That is the only thing that starts with the word bar that I'm hoping opens soon.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Come on, that was good.
That was good. Hallie said, is it true that Uber and Lyft are... I don't think you meant to say that word. Shutting down. I think you meant to say shutting down, Hallie, in California. I'm going to take that off the screen.
Gotta love a reprieve.
No, you were right the first time, Hallie.
Autocorrect.
Yeah, autocorrect. Yeah, we won't blame you, Hallie.
No, she was right.
So, no, yes, they are trying to shut down because the AB5 that went out saying that their drivers had to be employees and couldn't be contractors anymore. So that's a whole thing, which there's a bunch of industries that affects, but really it's the taxi
They were
unions that are trying
under court order to shut down by yesterday, but they got an extension.
Right, they got an extension and they're allowed to keep going. But I don't know what that's going to affect. That's going to affect a lot of things. There's a lot of industries that are screwed by that. And then COVID. And then like you add it all together.
Well, think about all the industries that are screwed by it. All the dating services. No Bumble, no Hinge, no Tinder, no Lyft.
No. You don't have, those are not the same thing.
Yeah.
Lyft is not a dating service.
I've been using it wrong.
Eric's here. Eric's going, buddy. Yeah, they're certainly doing that in San Francisco. They are. They're
certainly.
Yeah, look at Hallie. Gotta love autocorrect. Okay, we will blame autocorrect and not you, Hallie. But yeah, so I don't know what this is going to actually change in Orange County. Hopefully, I know. I was going to give her the benefit of the doubt.
It was big thumbs.
It was big thumbs.
What does it change in Orange County? It gives hope.
It gives hope. Well, we've had hope.
We talked about hope.
We've had hope that logic and reason would win out over stupidity.
And you know what? Because of that, I am so glad to announce it. You heard it here first on TSTO. Hope is coming back to America. That's right. President Obama's running again in 2020.
Well, it seemed like he did in the DNC. Like he was talking like he was running for president. But
he was there?
He was there. Oh, yes.
Oh, I'll watch anything with him. I want to see a Denzel Washington movie, but recast with Barack Obama.
No, I think Barack Obama is actually Denzel Washington. I think that's you heard it here first, folks.
That's a big.
Denzel was actually our president previous to the Trump.
Awesome.
I know, wouldn't be crazy. Jason, DUIs are going to go through the roof. I mean, I think they probably are because people now are getting out and they're when the bar's open. He's saying,
"Oh yeah,
he's back to the previous." It's a callback.
Yeah, that is a callback.
So Orange County's doing better
because of the ocean.
Well, and the other thing I heard about COVID is New York had 0 deaths yesterday. 0 deaths reported for the first time in whatever, and they still haven't changed. Everything's still shut down. They don't have a plan to reopen.
I saw Twitter decided to let me know that Florida is leading the world in deaths right now.
That's because there's a lot of senior citizens there.
It's also a crazy alligator town.
It's great. That's right.
That and the sharks.
And the sharks. See, it all comes back to the sharks.
Man, you cannot get across a stream without them alligators.
You have ocean on both sides of the state, so.
Yeah, that's right. You can't get away from it.
Swamp in the middle. So
swamp in the middle.
Alligators, sharks.
You're basically just screwed. Just don't go to Florida, guys. Don't go to Florida. Disney World isn't worth, but it's not worth risking all of the things. Like it's not worth it. Yeah, and Hallie just says, well, that's because it's Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of like the nature of it being Florida.
Let's get Florida Dan in here.
But it'll be, where's Florida Dan? Where's he been?
Under a bridge.
Florida Dan's been hiding out from COVID, I think. Hopefully we can have him back on the show someday soon.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be great.
But remember, Florida's important. They're the ones that choose president, remember?
Oh, that's right. All those hanging chads.
Yep.
It's a good time.
There was a How I Met Your Mother episode where he went as a hanging Chad for Halloween. Let's get to the next story.
So that's it. So that's the story. Is Orange County is being removed from the watch list, but you know what is being added to a watch list, and it's nothing is safe. Nothing is sacred anymore, guys. Nothing is sacred because now COVID has come for pepperoni. That's right. That's right. Because of the coronavirus, the most favorite topping for pizzas in all the world, pepperoni, is at risk.
Is this
of being lost?
The price just shot way up on that.
Hope just left.
It just
hope is in remission.
No, hope is not in remission. Pepperonis, though.
But I wish I'd bought.
They need to be in remission. I know, right?
Who'd have seen that coming?
I don't. Well, evidently not anybody because we're out of them. So here, apparently, the coronavirus is coming for our pizza toppings, and basically, this is saying, one of the things that's been huge during Corona is everybody's hunkered down, and like this whole sentence right here. I'll just hunker down and ride this out. You said. I'll just call the pizza guy and get my vital nourishment delivered. You said. But the coronavirus comes for everything that's good. So because there's been so many pizzas delivered, mostly with pepperoni, they're running out of it, and because of all the things happening with the meat production and the factories and things, they're not able to keep up production. It's a supply line thing. Who thought pepperoni?
So now when I go to Blaze, I got a pepperoni surcharge.
Yeah. It's like paying for guac because guac's extra.
Guac's extra. Hey, I know Chipotle. Just put it on the bowl. Just put it on the burrito. It's okay. I understand.
Like everybody, take the sign down. For God's sakes, right? Like you walk into a Chipotle and it's like, you got to pay extra for guac.
Now you have to think, they have it on their t-shirts. You have to think there's probably a lot of people that have complained to say, why are you charging me for guacamole? They don't understand because a lot of people don't pay attention. And maybe there are people that have never been to Chipotle. You ever think about them? Maybe Chipotle is in remission. You think so? I don't know. No, never.
No, I don't go to Chipotle nearly as much anymore. Why are we talking about this? We're talking about pizza.
Because you can't have pizza, so you might as well go to Chipotle.
No, not a good substitute. Not a good substitute.
So here's the deal. If you can't get pepperoni on your pizza,
what can you get?
You can get vegetables up the wazoo.
Can you though?
You can.
But just no meats?
It's mostly just pepperoni. Okay. Some of the sausage is gone, but pepperoni is like the topping.
But you can't get
I looked it up.
Right, can't get onions anymore.
Well, you can't if you want salmonella.
You can get them. You want them.
Sal. Have you met Salmonella?
No, I haven't. I haven't. No,
he makes pepperoni for pizzas.
Maybe that's what happened.
Good Sal.
That's good. Good Sal.
Good Sal.
Yeah.
His last name's Manila.
Mr. Manila.
No, it's Vanilli. It's Milli Vanilli. Sal Milli Vanilli.
No.
It's like no.
Yeah,
no.
The
Luigi,
guy.
right?
Luigi. Oh no, this is bad.
This is
bad.
not.
I have a list of the top 10 toppings.
Oh,
in general. Pepperoni is number one.
Hey, Nona's here. Hi, Nona. It's good to see you in the chat. How are you
Nona.
doing?
What's your favorite pizza topping?
Yeah, Nona, tell us your favorite pizza topping. Everybody comment your favorite pizza topping right now. Mine is mushrooms.
That's number 2 on the list.
Is it number 2 on the list?
Number 2 on the list. Number 3, onions.
Oh, man.
We got onions at number 3.
Really?
That's shocking.
Where's
shocking.
pineapple?
That's shocking.
Pineapple's got to be on there.
Rounding out at number 9.
Really? Where's bacon?
Bacon is number 5.
Canadian bacon.
So yeah, Canadian bacon. Where's sausage?
I think
where's sausage?
Sausage is number 4.
Okay, so wait. So it's pepperoni, mushrooms, onions, sausage, bacon,
extra cheese.
Extra cheese. Hallie says pepperoni. Duh.
How can extra cheese count?
I will tell you how. It's cheddar.
Oh, gross! No, I'm giving. That's a buzzer.
It's gross. But it happens. You see those people that have the 3 cheese blends, right? And they go like,
but not on your pizza.
Parmesan, and then they goat, and then
they can't think of a third one, so they just say cheddar.
Yeah.
Cheddar.
So here we go. So we got our comments are flooding in with toppings. Jason says pepperoni. That's number 1.
Black
Hallie,
olives.
Pepperoni. Duh. Tammy says onions. Tammy's wanting to get that salmonella. Nona says everything in it, including pineapple. So Nona's an everything topping for Supreme.
Nona's just like a stack it up.
Eric says any meat. Does that surprise you that Eric says any meat? Sausage, bacon, pepperoni, all the meats.
I
mean,
we got the meats.
Spicy chorizo.
I love spicy chorizo. Yeah, that's good. And then who else? John says ham.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. Hallie, you're commenting again, Hallie. A new favorite pizza is taco pizza.
Yeah, so for my birthday,
that's Dad.
For my
makes
birthday,
that.
I had Dad because Dad makes homemade pizza, and he wanted to make some pizzas, and he goes, "I'm gonna make a taco pizza," and he put guacamole as a sauce.
What?
It was crazy, bro.
You can get it at Chipotle now, right? The taco pizza.
Yeah.
And you pay
You
extra
can
for the
now.
guacamole.
They make it on a tortilla.
Well, it's like the Mexican
With
pizza at
sauce.
Taco Bell. Anybody like Mexican pizza at Taco Bell?
I had a little too much Taco Bell last night for the average human, and let me tell you what, that is any amount of Taco Bell. And I agree.
This is like the second live show in a row that you've had stomach issues because you ate too much of something the night before.
Is that true?
Yeah. Because it was,
yes.
and I have a feeling it was some sort of
3
Mexican
weeks ago
fast food.
Yeah, no, that was the night. No, that was
You
the
guys
night
went
I went
out
to the
late?
drive-in. I went to
Yes,
the
it
Yes.
Lotus Julius.
Yes, and you got stuck on TikTok and you missed 20 minutes of the movie. You should go back
Yeah.
and check out that episode.
Yeah,
It's really fascinating.
yeah. No, anyway, guys, I need.
So Jason has
It's in remission!
Okay, so Travis is the one that said onion. So Travis is going to get salmonella. But Jason makes a great point here. He says, "Can we talk about how delicious Tony's Little Italy deep dish pizza is?"
This
yes.
is
bell, clap, bell again.
I will bell and clap
that is
because
the
I
best.
enjoy a Tony's pizza. But let me tell you, this has turned into an old uncle on the stoop corner.
Back in my day, we had Tony's Little Italy deep dish pizza, and it was fantastic, and we would eat it by the handful, and it was amazing. And now you have this Pizza Hut icky taki with no pepperoni.
Pizza Hut.
Got
Pizza
that?
Hut. My mic is in remission. Pizza Hut is the best fast food pizza. Changed my mind. Domino's can die in a hole. Tony's pizza is great, but not all the time. And here's why. You
What?
need to eat it with a fork.
Yes, you do, because it's like lasagna pizza. It's
And one
amazing.
slice and you're done. A pizza, half of the joy is putting it in the refrigerator and eating it cold the next day. That's half of the joy.
Or eating it reheated.
No.
Yeah.
You
Wait,
never
wait,
reheat
I'm getting
pizza.
no's all
for
over the
breakfast.
studio.
Never
What?
reheat pizza.
Yes, you do, and it's great, especially when you do it in the oven, so you get a little bit crispy on the bottom.
there's only,
yes,
there's only one way that I will actually allow you to reheat pizza, and here's what it is: 15 seconds in the microwave, then crust side down on a pan, get a little crisp going.
Yeah.
That's how oven. Twice bake pizza.
Yeah, it's amazing. You should
No.
try it. Hallie says Caesars is good. I actually like Caesars.
Caesars is good until you refrigerate it.
Hallie says I haven't eaten normal pizza in a while. What kind of pizza are you eating, Hallie? Are you going vegan pizza?
Oh no, because she can't have cheese.
See, Jason knows what I'm talking about. Jason says reheat pizza in the oven, not the microwave, because the microwave makes the crust rubbery.
No, but that's
And
where
then
the
you chew
pan
it
comes
forever.
in. That's where the pan
Yeah,
comes into play.
no,
The
I'm
microwave
not
is
buying
just
it.
there to get central temperature.
Hey, you don't need to reheat
Wait.
the pizza. Just see it. It was sitting out all night. Just eat it in the morning.
Eat it in
So,
the morning.
I have a lot of disagreeers in this room. However, the chat is full with people that are on my side. Jason's with me. Eric's with me. No, it's called pizza.
It's wait,
No,
who's
Eric-
controlling the chat?
Eric doesn't count.
Sorry, I can't abide by anybody that has mushrooms as the number one thing. So how does it feel to be number two? By the way?
Yeah. You a big
That's
old
fair.
dookie.
That's fair.
You
That's
a
fair.
big old
It's
dookie.
because I don't eat
Not even
pepperoni
meat,
as much.
seriously.
right? I know.
Not even meat.
Well,
No.
we're mostly plant based at my house, so mushrooms are good. Mushrooms are like meat. It's fantastic.
It's mantastic?
Hallie, it's fantastic. Lamppost pizza and Porky's. It's also just I'm getting hungry. We have a problem.
I'm so hungry.
Lunchtime.
Yeah, it's not yet. It should be.
Guys,
It's 10.
We've done one story.
We've done one story. Okay, so basically, bottom line is coronavirus is coming after everything you love and hold dear.
Yeah, and
including pepperonis.
You know what? If it's coming for pepperoni, I say so be it. And I know that's a big statement, right? Because pepperoni is important to me.
But question: since there's no pepperoni, do we not need the toilet paper so there won't be a toilet paper shortage?
That's jalapenos. If it was no jalapenos,
I don't think pepperoni directly correlates to toilet paper like Taco Bell does.
That's true. I think that's true.
Okay, wait a minute. Hang on. Before we get to the next story, I have to ask this question. We were talking about Chipotle earlier. Now we're talking about Taco Bell. There is a common conception amongst most people that both of them equally give you avid amounts of diarrhea, and I just want to pull the room.
Well, then I think we should throw in Rigoberto's as well.
No, I just had Rigoberto's the other day.
Yeah.
And it was fine. It was a lovely experience.
I mean,
I felt
Jack in
great.
the Box tacos.
Oh, Jack in the Box tacos.
That is, you know the feeling you get after you eat like a McMuffin in the morning? You
mean like pure joy?
Well, there's the pure joy as you're eating it, and then literally
pit in the stomach.
3 minutes after you're like, oh God, I gotta find a bathroom. That is the same thing that I feel when I'm eating whatever it is that we just mentioned, because I totally forgot.
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box tacos. Yeah.
That's exactly what I feel with that.
Well, you know what? The really good thing is that coronavirus is coming for pepperonis. They're gone. Basically, don't get them anymore. Sorry, you pepperoni fans out there. Just get mushrooms because they're just as good, if not better.
Just get sausage and olive. Go to Pizza Hut.
But the other thing that it has come for and is trying to make a comeback is movie theaters are trying to make a comeback. We've been closed out of movie theaters for a long time. Like that's something that we enjoy doing. And we haven't been able to do that because of, coronavirus shutdown, right? So AMC, among other theaters, they have come out with their guidelines for what it's going to be like going to their theater. Now look at this guy. This is the picture of this guy you're looking at right here. He's dressed in black. He's wearing a surgical mask. Do you want to go up to him and hand him your ticket before you go into the movie?
No, because his face screams, nothing to see here!
He's who I'd love to have him serve me my popcorn.
Yes, exactly. Let's see. Wait, it's in the comments. David says, "I have iron intestines. No issues with any of those places."
Okay,
that's
thanks,
impressive,
David. Thanks, David.
That's impressive. And so movies are coming back. AMC has released their guidelines. So they have the topics here. They've got safety and health policies. Thoroughly enhanced cleaning procedures, the welcome back offers to try and get you to come to the theater.
Dude, it's just too much.
Like, here's the thing that I find interesting. So first of all, here's the CEO and president of AMC. You don't want to watch this? You don't want to watch?
Guys, this guy's a
He's giving us information.
What's
right?
the opposite of a dream boat? A nightmare ship?
Wait, hold on a second. Speaking of movies, and Jason said to watch Tenet. Jason is in the movie Tenet. What? Where are you in the movie,
Wait
dude?
a minute.
All right, we gotta have a talk.
Do you know Christopher Nolan?
Well, I don't know. But the point is, we're gonna get Jason's take on Tenet, and I'd love to actually have him come on the show and maybe give his experience with that.
You know, it'd be really
Right?
fun
It'd
if
be
we
great.
actually did a little field trip and we filmed us going to AMC to watch Tenet.
We should.
with Jason.
But here's the thing about going to AMC. Like, let's talk about what they're going to be doing. What are the movies going to look like, guys? What are you going to have to deal with to go to a movie at the end of 2020?
This is a guy that needs to just shout in a room that it's in remission.
You know what? That might be better.
Yeah.
So let's listen to a few seconds because this is an 8-minute long video. We're not going to listen to all this. But this is the president and CEO, Adam Aron of AMC, telling us a little bit about what to expect when you come to the theater.
Theater chain with theaters all across the United States, Europe, and the Middle East.
Use your nose to
For
breathe.
100 years, AMC has delighted movie lovers with an unparalleled theatrical experience. So, as you begin to enjoy our theaters once again, on behalf of AMC associates everywhere, we are absolutely thrilled to welcome you back to the movies. As we reopen, we recognize that the world has changed. As a result, the health and safety of our movie theater guests and our movie theater staff is our absolute highest priority at AMC. We've consulted with noted scientists and experts, especially current and former faculty of the world-renowned Harvard University School of Public Health.
All right. Okay.
man.
Right.
Oh,
so
my.
they've consulted the experts. They're going to have a theater situation that works for you. But
I want to hit his
Wait.
nose.
So they've consulted the experts and they've determined that they have to have a clean theater.
surprise.
Well,
That is mind-blowing.
The theater without sticking to the floor.
yeah.
No, they didn't promise
man.
that. They just said clean.
Clean.
They didn't say that you wouldn't stick to the floor when you walk because it wouldn't be the
That's
movie.
a clean
without that.
goo.
That's
Just stepping.
That's right. We've sprayed it with Clorox. So here's the thing. So you've got to wear masks the whole time.
Shocker.
Staff is going to be wearing masks. Now, here's the thing that really frustrates me when I think about going to the movies is when you're sitting in your seat. They said even if you have food and you're by yourself and you've got your bubble because they're going to be closing off seats, you have to wear your mask the whole movie. unless you're actively eating. And then you have to put your mask back on.
I'm just going to be like...
That's that big bucket of popcorn that I eat a kernel at a time.
But you can't. You got to eat a handful at a time and have it fall in your lap and then realize that you had butter stains on your shirt when you're done because you were so into it.
Todd and I went and saw a movie together one time, and the movie theater was packed, so we had to sit on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Back.
Paul Blart.
That was for Paul Blart. Oh, man.
You were young, and we were sitting in the back on the floor because the theater was full.
Yeah, and we were sitting in the back on the floor, and we both put so much butter in our popcorn that at the end of it, the entire front of our shirt was soaked in oil.
Butter-soaked messes.
I still wear pants that have a massive butter stain just on them. Looks like I constantly am just wet down there.
That's a problem. You should get rid of those pants, Jake.
I like them. Statement piece.
Statement piece.
They make my butt look good.
So you have to wear the mask while you're eating. You have to keep a mask on if you don't have food in your mouth currently, or even putting food in your mouth. They're going to separate the seats. They've got the stuff on the floor, standard social distancing stuff, 40% capacity or less based on, can they afford to be open?
I was just thinking that.
Or are they going to make the ticket prices $30 a piece?
No, you know what it's going to be? A hot dog's going to be $25.95 now.
Yeah, it's going to be something. They're going to do something.
They're going to charge back the studios more too for showing the movies then.
But will the studios put it in there? Because now, like Disney just announced that they're doing the new Mulan is coming out on Disney Plus, but you have to be part of their elite tier. It's a $24 a month thing to get that.
It means you have to survive a cage fight and win the hand of a Mongolian
in the back of a
daughter.
Bodhi Leaf coffee store.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. Because it's the elite, right? You have to.
Yeah.
You have to cut through all the noise. You have to take out each one of the 7 dwarves, and then Snow White herself.
Wow, she's the boss. At the end of the game?
She's always been the boss.
Yeah.
She's always been the boss.
You tell me who you think is the boss in that situation.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Dopey. He just is, he's silent, but he actually is in control.
Oh, he's playing dumb.
So anyways, are you going to, Jake, will you go to the movies if you have to wear a mask, if you have to follow these guidelines?
Yeah.
You will?
Can you take cardboard cutouts to sit next to you? I don't want to be alone, right? I don't want to be alone.
No. We want to take our friends with us. If we have to have empty seats, can we fill the seats? I saw a movie theater in...
There are people that actually do that unironically in the real world, and it's really sad for them.
Well, so in LA, there was an artistic theater where they show old movies, and they were talking about opening 2 weeks ago.
It was just filled with a bunch of big sad women?
Well, no. Maybe eventually. But they had cardboard cutouts of like old famous movie stars that's how they separated the seats. Like they actually did that in the theater.
Could you imagine
sitting next to Marilyn Monroe?
No, this is a bad joke. I'm going to say it anyway.
Okay, no, don't. Maybe you should rethink that. Take a second.
I'm thinking about it.
Take a second.
I'm thinking about it. Do you think that if somebody who came in, let's say they're like in their mid 80s, they just happen to be of Jewish descent, and they walk into this old timey theater and they see Charlie Chaplin, how long do you think it would take them for them to realize that it's actually Charlie Chaplin, and
but
not
it would
the
be
other guy with the mustache?
Oh goodness!
Oh.
I don't think that they don't look that much alike.
Let's find.
Let's not find out. We're not gonna find out. So Nona says in the chat, "Come on, AMC. If you can't open schools, you can't open the theater." I mean, maybe that was before all of the stuff happening.
This whole school in theaters.
But this is nationwide. Like this isn't just local.
You
AMCs.
can't force something like this. Like they're trying to force a profit, and I think so much of it comes from the fact that this is AMC's 100-year anniversary. So like coming down
from
to that, they're
1920
like,
to 2020.
we gotta be open. We gotta be the people that lead this Adam dude that can't breathe through his nose right now. And
did you notice he's also like they didn't spend the time to put a teleprompter in front of the lens? They have something off to the side.
Oh yeah, he's constantly looking to the
you're
side.
AMC. Put a teleprompter in front of your camera, guys.
Yeah, you're AMC.
He's like this. He's talking to the camera, and then he goes to read, and then he's talking to the camera, and then he goes to read. Put it in front of the camera. Spend the extra money. Come on, AMC. Anyways.
Wait a minute, guys.
Wait, Creator Spotlight. Mike's here. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. So wait, Israel. Okay, Jason's giving us some info. Israel opens floating cinema for coronavirus safe viewing. What is the? Did you send me a link here, Jace? I think that I'm not. I get here? Let me see what this.
Guys, we still have drive-ins.
We still have drive-ins. That's true. We can go to drive-ins.
You can go to a drive-in.
You can go to a drive-in.
It's
and
fun.
They're doing
It's a good
pop-up
time.
drive-ins now too.
Yeah. Like the old movie on the beach thing. But here's a little fun thing to tickle your noggin. Charlie Chaplin actually played Adolf Hitler in a movie. So way to go, guys.
Wow.
This back to our other story. Movie on the beach. with the sharks.
With the sharks.
That's right, with the sharks. That's right.
I saw Jaws on the
Jaws
beach.
on the beach.
Yeah, that would be
Twilight
super creepy.
showing.
So,
I peed myself watching.
so
Jaws on the
Jason,
beach. You get that on a
Jason sent me
t-shirt.
an article. He sent me an article about this floating cinema right here. It says right here in Tel Aviv, with indoor film theaters shut because of coronavirus restrictions, Tel Aviv Municipal launched the floating cinema to allow residents to catch a movie in the open air while still keeping a safe distance from each other.
What?
The floating cinema provided seating aboard 70 pedal and rowing boats set in the Yarkon Park Lake.
Oh.
2 meters apart to maintain social distancing. So they're literally in the water.
Yeah. I forgot that you could say that something in water floats. I was thinking they were just in the air. Like they built these little bubbles that you float around and you watch a movie.
Yeah, no, it's not like that. But hey, people are finding innovation in all of this. So let's see. Where are we at? So AMC floating theater. So should we go to Israel then? Go to Tel Aviv and watch a floating
Sign
movie.
me up.
All right, let's go. TSTO live in Tel Aviv. Larry, would you come?
I would.
All right, Steve.
Live in Tel Aviv.
Live in Tel Aviv.
That's going to be really upsetting for
beach.
so many people.
On the beach. On the beach.
As long
Yes,
as they figure out
sharks
the
and
time
all.
change.
That's right. Oh, the time change.
yeah.
Oh, we'll be, our ish will be all over the place because
yeah.
9-ish is going to turn into 3-ish.
Yeah, man, our issue is going to be all over the place.
Somebody got it. All right. So, Jason said, Israel opens. Yeah. And they completely funded that movie. I don't know which we're talking about.
Tenant?
I think he's talking about Tenet. He's going back to Tenet. Anyways, Jason, maybe tell me what you're talking about here in the chat specifically. But there's something else that's crazy. So, what were we talking about? Corona came for our pepperoni.
Corona came first.
Right?
Chicken or the egg?
Then AMC's making us wear masks when we watch movies.
Right.
Right? Now, Wisconsin has gone insane because Wisconsin, it just came out that the state agency,
Don't you say that about my cheesehead.
they tell employees to wear masks during Zoom calls, even if home alone. Are you kidding me?
It's to keep the mentality alive.
It's insanity.
It's to keep it alive.
Okay, so you're on a Zoom call and you're at your house
I'm on board with this.
by yourself. You're on board with wearing a mask during a Zoom
So
call?
on board
The
with
whole
it.
reason we're on a Zoom call is so that you're not in person, therefore you don't have to wear a mask.
Look how mad he gets.
It's like the news reporter that there's nobody around them, but they're still wearing a mask so they can tell you what's going on.
It's all to signal that therefore what is going on. It's all virtue signaling.
Yes, we're driving a car by ourselves.
Yes.
And we have a mask on.
Right. I mean, come on.
It's going to
What is-
fog up your glasses so you're going to get in an
Get
accident.
in an accident.
Right.
Exactly.
So we should sue the mask company then in that case, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're making them wear masks during I feel like this is just like
We
this
need
is
to flatten
stupidity.
the curve. That's what it says at the end. We need to flatten the curve.
Yeah, and I think that there's something to be said for this look right here with this mask right here. That's just kind of like going to be the new face that everyone's used to. I think
Heck
that's
yeah,
the whole point.
man.
Like, this is crazy. There's no reason, there's no logic, there's no purpose other than saying, you know what, we just want to make sure that
Keep the fear alive.
keep the fear alive. That is exactly
Fear
what's
is
happening.
not in remission.
Fear is not in remission. That is true.
But what I will say is I got really upset when I realized people just can't straight up see my mustache now
So,
because of masks.
There are some good things about masks, right?
there are some good things about masks.
Mustache, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It keeps it.
Charlie Chaplin.
So Charlie,
Need I name another?
So here we go back. So Charlie
I'm ready
Chaplin.
now. I'm ready for my close-up.
Jason, Steve's ready. Yeah, okay,
I'm ready for my
now. You're ready
close-up.
for now. Everybody on the other end of the show is safe because Steve is wearing his mask.
No, you're just angry. But see, this is diversifying our audience. This is being able to get a wider net cast.
For the floating movie in the ocean?
No. For the people that are like, we gotta wear masks on Zoom calls.
No, our fans don't want to wear masks on Zoom calls. I'm pretty sure.
But if you want to wear a mask on a Zoom call and you're watching this now and you say, what the heck? I need to be a part of a cult.
Unless they're doing.
Okay, so if they're
unless
gonna
they're doing it
require-
ironically.
They're going to require a mask on Zoom. I'm going to switch to GoToMeeting.
Yes. just change carriers. Go to Skype.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything where you don't have to wear a
That's
mask.
genius. That's
right.
genius.
That's right. So Jason was clarifying what he was talking about. He was saying Charlie Chaplin. So Charlie Chaplin played Hitler in a movie, and then and he completely funded that movie.
Oh, Charlie Chaplin?
Yeah,
did?
Charlie Chaplin did the movie that you referred to, where Charlie Chaplin played Hitler.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. I think it's interesting because if you look at this, Jason says, "Where's the Richard Nixon mask?" Yeah, let's go Point Break there, and we'll go Richard Nixon mask instead of right.
That'd be sweet.
So and then you just wear a mask of yourself, and then you're just constantly wearing that fake you.
I was in IKEA the other day
you were in IKEA?
I was in IKEA.
They allow people in IKEA?
They do. Swedes are on it, man.
That's so you can get your meatballs.
Yeah, you can still get your meatballs. You could dip them in the taters. You could mash it up, baby.
All right, so yes, you're in IKEA. You're in IKEA. Let's stay.
Yeah, so I was in IKEA and I saw this woman, a slender woman. No, not a scary monster
not Slender Man woman?
No, she was a slender woman. Two different things. But she was wearing this mask, this white mask.
Yeah.
And IKEA, like all the walls are white.
Yes. Oh, did she blend in?
So she had this all white mask and it had like a Renaissance style painting of a face right here.
Oh.
And it tripped me out. I saw her and I was like, woman bad Botox. Woman bad Botox. And then I was like, oh, it's just a mask.
Yeah, it was just a mask. Yeah,
but that'd be cool.
What would be cool?
If we all had like fun masks like that.
I've seen a couple of people. Well, yeah, or I've seen people that have had like their face put on a mask, so it's like it looks like it's just them continued.
Whoa.
Yeah, just don't wear a mask. I mean, unless they won't let you do the thing you're wanting to do, which whatever. It's the thing. I just I'm just over it.
Yeah. In 30 years, they're gonna make gang mobster movies where if you take off your mask, you're gonna be like.
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. So we were in San Diego for the celebration last week, and the thing in San Diego that was really weird versus what here is people are just wearing masks all the time outside.
Oh yeah.
Like you're walking around the resort, and there's people just walking around wearing masks. I'm like, what are you people doing?
But
you're outside.
That's how they came off the watch list already.
Well, yeah, but we are off the watch list, and we're not doing that.
But they came off before us.
I've seen people walking their dog with a mask on.
Oh yeah,
have you seen people riding bikes with
But
them?
did the dog have a mask on?
No, the dog was maskless. So yeah,
because dogs can get corona too.
No, they can't. They can smell COVID.
No, they can.
They can't get it.
They can.
Yeah,
Yes, they can.
They've had dogs.
There's been a case of that. Yep. There's been a case of a little Kit Kat. There's been a case of a rabbit.
A Kit Kat, like a candy died from COVID.
Oh yeah.
That's
You
insane.
don't want to eat one of those.
That's an infected Kit Kat. Don't eat that.
You can't eat the Kit Kat.
But you know what? COVID is making things very difficult across the globe. Mm-hmm. Things are happening. Our pepperoni's gone. Movies are going to be weird.
That's a
Wisconsin
that's a big statement.
But you know what? The really important thing is who built the pyramids, and that is the question that we all really want to get answered: is who built the pyramids? Elon Musk has a theory.
This story makes me kind of furious.
This makes you furious at Elon Musk, or let's tell them the story before it makes you mad. So right here, Egypt has said they tell Elon Musk that the pyramids were not built by aliens. And why would they say that, you may ask yourself? Why in the world would Egypt come out and say that? And that is because Elon Musk went to the Twitter. Elon Musk tweeted, aliens built the pyramids, obviously.
Obviously.
I mean, come on. Why would that be something that humans did?
He must have been listening to George Nori.
Right. He's a foil hat guy, I'm pretty sure. But Egypt came out and they made a statement. Egypt has invited billionaire Elon Musk to visit the country and see for himself that its famous pyramids were not built by aliens. The SpaceX boss had tweeted what appeared to be support for conspiracy theorists who say aliens were involved in the colossal construction effort. You know what? Elon could be right.
Elon Musk just has to send out a tweet and Egypt responds.
Exactly. An entire country comes to respond to a tweet by a man that is moving from California to Texas.
By a man that obviously doesn't think that the aliens obviously built the pyramids. Like, there's no way he actually believes this.
No way. That can't be a thing. He knows the Israelites did it.
He's so smart. But that's the that's the thing is, like, I don't understand why it is because of this. We have this. Elon Musk terrifies me. I think he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
But he's the scariest human being. And why? He's the real Tony Stark. But I think
that's true.
I think he's also just a wee bit crazy.
He's a lot crazy, I'm sure.
No. I think it's like like a wee bit like unhinged, like
Yeah.
just like not safe crazy.
Well, have you read his biography?
Well, yeah, I'm talking to like everybody knows that he's a weird guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I think he's actually like super villain level crazy.
Like Steve Jobs status or like worse?
No, like worse. Like just wants
What's
to
your proof?
see the world burn.
Oh,
Dude,
he's a disruptor for sure.
Driving cars.
Yeah. Right.
That's my number one right
That's
there.
your number one. So is it next is a self-driving rocket to take us to
Look
Mars?
at this man's profile picture.
Yeah, he's a
It's
SpaceX guy.
just
Duh.
a laser. This is the Death Star. That is legitimately a scene from the first Star Wars movie, but it's in his backyard.
Yeah. Well, so and Mike says he went down the pyramid rabbit hole. Lots of fascinating stuff. I mean, it's true. You look back through some of this history things, and these conspiracy theories are actually very entertaining. And some of them,
Guys,
you're like,
I
wait,
wanna say it.
this
I wanna
connects
say
to
it.
this, and you're like, whoa,
wanna
mind
say
blowing.
it.
What do you
I
want to
wanna
say? What do you want
say
to
it.
say?
It's almost like watching
I
National
agree.
Treasure.
Well, what?
This
Conspiracies.
is all like watching National Treasure. That is
Absolutely.
100%
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Because everybody's like, what does it mean? No, but at the same time, like I genuinely believe that it was not built by aliens, but it could have been.
I mean, there's lots of things that could have been.
We don't know. Is that
no.
a problem?
Well, we don't know. I mean, how old are the pyramids? Do we know how old the pyramids are?
I don't even think we know that.
We don't know. Somebody knows that. The Egyptians know that.
How old are...
Ask the Egyptians.
Yeah, it's the Egyptians. And,
We can't because they only get back to Elon Musk.
Eric
There you go.
Eric brings the fire. He says the pyramids weren't built with mud and straw bricks, but yes, he should still read the Bible generally. I mean, that makes sense, right? In
of.
general.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Elon should read the Bible.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
to know
yeah.
that the slaves built the pyramids.
Pyramid's 3,000 years old.
Right, 3,000 years old. So 1,000. I mean, it tracks, right? To the dinosaurs
aliens?
building them. No, to dinosaurs.
Yeah, wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. Hang on. Let's hold the phone.
I flipped it on you there for a second.
All I'm saying is let's be okay
Darren,
with
good to
not
see you,
knowing.
buddy. Glad you're here. What?
Let's be okay with not knowing.
I am okay with not knowing.
I mean, the pyramids are just fascinating.
So here's the thing. I wonder, do you think Elon actually said that? Or do you think he's just like, I want to get Egypt to respond to me, so he just says that?
he just wanted to put something online.
I think so. I think it's like Trump tweeting the same thing.
Sounds like somebody else we know that
I wonder if Elon and Trump go back and forth like, okay, Elon, you tweet about the aliens in Egypt today. Tomorrow, I'm going to tweet about SpaceX and the Mars thing. Like, they could be in cahoots. Like, this could be a whole thing.
They are in cahoots.
One's tweeting about the aliens in the pyramids. One's about the aliens in the border wall.
Oh.
So wait, so
good.
Is the
the
border wall to keep
aliens
the
are on
aliens
board.
out? Yeah. Okay. all right.
Yes.
That's a border dome. They come
the
in from
wrong
the
way.
sky. This
You
is
guys-
a Stephen King book.
We've got the whole thing wrong.
It's from the ocean.
Yes, it's from the
They're
ocean.
in sharks.
That's right.
They're
The
in the
sharks are their
sharks.
vehicles
Yes.
that are getting them to Earth. So we need a net.
This
then,
is a
border
meme
net.
that Elon Musk posted on Twitter recently.
Okay, let's see it. That looks like a mouse with a helmet.
Yeah,
What in the world?
This
What is
This
this?
is terrifying.
Okay, so
It's hard to see, but what you can see here is a. Let me speak into the microphone. It's a
watch it.
mouse. It's a mouse
turn it this way.
wearing a helmet. Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
Me getting ready to make the same bad choice, but also being a little more prepared for the last time it backfired. Meaning he's going to go for the cheese, but this time
He has
the
a
mouse
helmet.
has a helmet.
He has a
Yes.
helmet. This is the scariest thing Elon Musk has ever posted.
Because you think he put the helmet on the mouse?
No.
Oh, why?
No, there's a whole bunch of tiny channels on Instagram where you can go watch people make tiny little helmets for animals and stuff. It's fun.
No. Is there really?
Well, they make tiny. There's actually a whole fad. I can't
That sounds like Reddit, not
How did we
Instagram.
even get here? There's a whole fad.
Elon Musk is how we got here.
What I find disturbing about that is that he knows that there's all that stuff on.
Oh, it's fun. It's a fun watch. There's all
Darren
these
makes a
fun-
great point, though. Darren makes a great point. It's all about Sharknado being real.
Sharknado.
Sharknado is real. The sharks from the aliens that are coming
How?
from the sky, Larry. I think that's
How did we get here?
right because
What
Elon Musk tweeted about aliens in the pyramids,
It's
and
a
so
remission.
Sharknado. Duh.
No.
It's a remission.
We've gotten so. See, here's the thing.
Tell us.
Elon Musk, little helmet on mice, is not. That doesn't bode well for us as human beings. And the reason why is because if Elon Musk is learning from backfires, right? The only backfires that Elon Musk could be learning from are explosions. That's it.
Why?
Because of the stuff that he works on.
But his backfire could be something smaller than explosions.
Not necessarily true.
It could.
What is his romantic life? Do you know?
No.
He has nothing that has backfired in his romantic life because he doesn't have one. He doesn't have friends.
You don't know that. He just doesn't tweet about
He's
it.
a weird man. He doesn't have friends. He has enemies. That's it. And when somebody only has enemies, when you are like the super nerd of the world, he's like surpassed Bill Gates. When you are the super nerd of the world, you gotta take back all of your vengeance on everybody who swore to like give you swirlies, stick you in a locker or something.
Yeah.
And so now he's gonna take it all back, right? And when he's saying, I'm learning from my mistakes, I'm putting a little helmet on my little mouse head so the little mouse trap doesn't get me, is hey, when I build my supersonic laser that completely destroys everything except the 2-mile radius of where my home is,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be safe.
Well,
because I got this helmet.
But Darren actually makes a great point. Is the next step is just helmets on sharks. That's the obviously next step so Elon's like, okay, I put the mouse with the cheese, and now I need to put a helmet on the mouse. And now if I start thinking about the Sharknadoes, the sharks need helmets because if they hit the ground, they're gonna need a helmet. It's gonna keep them safe.
And we can start wearing helmets to protect us from COVID.
Helmets to protect us from COVID because you never know when a shark's going to fall out of the air with a helmet on, and you got to be ready for it. Anyways, it's just
helmet to helmet contact.
It's helmets. They're
Guys, I'm so
gonna get
upset.
fined for that. They're going to get fined for that. What are you upset about? NFL? The fact that NFL season's not happening?
I'm so upset that you guys are just so blind. so blind to the fact that Elon Musk is going to ruin everything.
I'm not blind to it. I'm just like okay with it. Kind of like you said about it's okay not knowing about the pyramids. I'm okay not knowing when Elon Musk is going to destroy the world.
But you know he will.
I don't know he will. He might be.
We know he will.
It might be the next coming.
There's a difference between the things that we can't know and the things that we know. And we know that Elon Musk is a psychopath, and we know that the aliens are maybe or maybe did not.
The question is it going to be better than COVID?
That's
Elon
right.
Musk,
That's the big question.
Is genocide of humanity going to
Hey, I'm feeling a little bit like it's genocide right now.
I mean, it is. I'm gonna bell and applause that for sure.
But I'd still like to have a Tesla.
Is anybody in this room not want a Tesla besides Jake because he thinks they're or would you still do Tesla?
I would still drive.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would.
That's how he's going to get us all.
That's right.
Know!
Everybody's going to be in a Tesla.
That's what I'm saying to you
Self-lock and self-drive and take you wherever.
Well, so speaking of that, because they have so much control of the cars, they can do all kinds of weird stuff like that. In Chicago, during these riots that are happening, people broke into a Tesla dealership. Of
course they did.
And I watched that and I'm like, you guys must not know about Tesla because they can just turn the car off. You can't steal a Tesla.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't make any sense. Why would you even do that?
Wow, the facial expression you made, you were so upset about it.
Yeah, well, it's just stupid.
It's just like all those people that stole all those iPhones and they deactivated them.
It's like wearing a mask on a Zoom call. It's just stupid.
Oh, no. Time's round up.
Oh man, I haven't. It's been a week and a half. Like I've got all this pent up frustration, right?
Man, I don't even feel like I'm here right now.
So here we go. USB. Oh, Jason, USB port to the brain. I mean, that's the next step, obviously, right?
No.
But Mike says Boston Dynamics robots will get us before Elon's death rate.
No, not those kind of robots.
Not those robots, but Mike, you did a great transition for us for this next story because there are some robots that we need to watch out for.
Yeah, this is scary.
And they are being built in a land where, a lot of things are built.
You know what? After the last story, I'm totally on board with this now.
You're totally because it'll protect us from Elon and from the Sharknado.
Yeah.
All right. So right here, engineers take their 60-foot tall Gundam for a walk. Now this is crazy. So this is video.
I think it's around 44 seconds
of a robot. So Pacific Rim. Have you guys ever seen that movie Pacific Rim where it's the big robots? People are inside the robots and they're controlling it and they're fighting. The robots are fighting. This is basically a ginormous. When I saw this, I said, "Oh, that looks like Voltron." All the things are coming. Look at it moving.
Yeah,
moving forward.
Oh, just wait. Go to 44 seconds.
Go to 44 seconds. Okay, 42. So let's. Yep, the legs are moving.
Is he wearing a mask?
He better be wearing a mask.
I was going to say.
That's against
He
protocol.
doesn't have a head right now.
That's a lot of COVID.
He does not have a head right now.
So he doesn't have a head yet, but do you see the person up there controlling it?
Yeah. Oh, well, there's a person inside of it.
That's like the wizard.
It is like the. So look at this. So full on moving their feet. Now here's the deal. It's slow.
Oh, it's 100%
Right, it's slow,
But
right?
this is it literally, it's taking its first steps ever. And they're just testing out the ability for the legs to be able to actually like support all that weight on one leg,
Right.
to be able to maintain balance moving forward. Like,
Right.
it's literally just, let's see how the system, let us see how the system works.
And then, but at what point do they see when the rockets work? I mean, that's the thing you got to be ready for.
Well, all I know is that this is a 60-foot tall Gundam model. Well, not a model; it's an actual robot. Gundam robots are a very common part of Japanese manga or anime or anything like that. They originated,
So it's literally like it's part of Japanese pop culture.
It's a whole part of Japanese pop culture. The franchise began on April 7th in 1979 with Model Suit Gundam, a TV series that defined the real robot mecha anime genre by featuring giant robots called mobile suits in a militaristic setting.
So this is literally bringing that show to life.
100%. And the paint job on that is actually like fully representative of a specific Gundam. So they're literally just trying to recreate.
This is life imitating art.
Yeah, it's life imitating art. It's truth is stranger than fiction. It's, guess what? Before you know it, people are going to start using these to
build pyramids
in combat. America and Russia have both talked about interest in using this technology in combat.
Well, totally. I mean, but then you go back to like, why don't they just use drones? Like the Hive.
This is huge.
Well, okay, but it's huge. But if you have 1,000 mini drones that all have charges on them, you can like do way worse than with a big robot.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Big robot, kind of sentient.
It's totally sentient. But it's like, I don't know. This just it's totally crazy. And like we watched the Boston Dynamics robots when they were coming out, like the ones that are self-walking.
Yeah, yeah.
That you like they beat up this robot and it gets up. Have you seen those? No. The video, Steve, we show you that? It was early. Yeah. So it was one of the ones where like Boston Dynamics created a robot that could balance itself and it could take punishment by it was human size.
The human size one.
Yeah, this human size, not the dog one.
Not
the dog one.
No, yeah, it does flips.
Yeah,
it does crazy flips.
It balances.
It's
wild, bro. You can throw. I think they have a video where they roll a barrel at it and it jumps on the barrel and
runs
it balances.
out a little bit.
I mean, it's like loggers just lost their job to robots.
I mean, no!
Right? I know it's sad.
Less beards to go around,
but there, you know what? And less flannel. But robots are going to take over. So do you think Elon's going to make robots to take out these robots?
100%. That's the problem.
Right.
And that's the thing is Elon is going to make them so much better than anybody else can.
So is the name called HAL?
Howl?
2001?
Oh, Space Odyssey?
Yeah. I think it's probably all part of that. It's every movie is becoming life.
Seriously.
Because like we're living in Outbreak right now, right? We're living in Outbreak. Pacific Rim is happening in Japan.
As of 2018, Gundam is one of the top 15 highest grossing media franchises of all time.
And it's Japanese anime?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you have any
Disney
idea?
Doesn't own it yet?
Disney doesn't own it yet. Well, it may be one of those things that we didn't.
Though,
okay,
this is important. I don't know. Anime is massive.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
It's like probably the biggest like TV form.
But you said one single series, right?
This Gundam thing is the 15th highest grossing media franchise of all time. And the reason why is because Gundams, those things you can build on a miniature scale with 1 million tiny little pieces and people love it. And so they've made by the year 2000, they grossed over $5 billion in retail sales specifically on models alone.
That's crazy.
That's insanity.
That's a lot of and so. But here's the thing:
$20 billion in total revenue.
Here's the thing: I think that our community is getting right here in the comments is that we don't have to worry about these robots because if you remember correctly, Mike reminds us that Ewoks took out big robots with ropes and spears. I mean, come on. What do we need to worry about?
We need little monkey warriors.
We just need we need to build Ewoks. How do we make Ewoks? Like, how do we create this like dog and like what would be the
Todd,
like koala bear?
You asked the wrong question. And no, we're not going to.
We got to build them.
We're going to lock them in a room together and see what happens.
I mean, you got to do it somehow.
No, that's crazy talk. We'll talk after the show. What I will say is, sadly, the only person that would be able to genetically mutate something into an Ewok is Elon.
That's right. So you have to rely on Elon to create the Ewoks that would take Elon's Ewoks.
Or
that makes so much sense now.
Or we move to Japan, declare war on the U.S. just to take out Elon. Take out Elon.
Oh no!
Rebuild the economies. Go back to the U.S. Get a medal. Call it the end of New Hope.
No. See, Elon. See, look at that. Tammy or one of the kids is chiming in. Elon can make them. Elon can figure out how to make Ewoks.
Ewoks.
I think so.
But that doesn't mean that's okay.
Why would it not be okay?
Because we can't test on rabbits now. How could we make a rabbit into an Ewok?
Well, just put a helmet on a rabbit. It's okay. Wear a mask. You're fine.
Only Elon can do that because he's the only one who could afford the royalties to Disney for Ewoks.
How much money does he have right now?
Elon? I don't know.
What is
Elon's net worth? I don't know, but it's probably not as much as Mike Bloomberg, or do you think it's more than Mike Bloomberg?
Okay,
let's find out. Mike Bloomberg's $55 billion. We know that.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. What's Elon? What's his number? Come on, man.
84.6 billion.
So wait, but then where is
Gates?
No.
Jeff
Bezos. Yeah, where's Bezos?
Oh no, he's at like 128.
Yeah, he's the man.
Right, he's the man. Right, because
Bezos can take out Elon.
Bezos could pay someone to take out Elon.
Went up.
That's true.
Bezos went up, baby. 196 billion US dollars.
COVID is not hurting Amazon. That's
Talk
for sure.
about controlling the world and infrastructure.
I tell you what, man, it's all coming to
So we
a
go
close.
to Japan. We get a Gundam battle robot. We get in it. We declare war on the U.S. We take out Bezos, Musk. Anybody else you want to throw in there?
Bezos, Musk.
Papa John Shatner. We take him out?
Yes.
Because that guy is insane.
He's lost it. He's definitely lost it. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with these robots, but one thing I do know is that sometimes you just need to just get out of looking at this stuff because it really can overwhelm you and really can bring you down.
I just need Clyde's hot chicken.
You need Clyde's. You have some sort of sustenance that doesn't have to pay extra for guacamole. That'd be great.
Yeah,
it's
man.
fantastic.
You just go.
Right? Why not?
They go, what heat do you want? And you go, I want the one that says hot as cluck.
Hello,
because that's the one.
Right.
That's the name of it.
That's the one. That's the seasoning.
I just think it'd be a sad day when they have robots in here for the show.
That's not. We can't.
How do we know it hasn't started already?
No, Larry, that's our secret. You're not supposed to know that we're robots.
We're in mission.
All right, but you know what? We gotta end the show with something a little entertaining and actually informative. No, Robot Jake. I need you to stop, Robot Jake, because I think we need to tell people about how they can actually uncover things with this item that
Guys,
we found.
have you ever wanted to be in a cult? Have you ever wanted to talk to the other side? Have you ever wanted? And this is where I come in. Have you ever felt strange pullings from dark forces? Have you ever been curious as to what would Grandma say if she could speak today? But she can't. She's in the ground. Billie Eilish shot a music video in her resting place.
Or would you ever want to talk to, I don't know,
Elon Musk's mom say, why'd you do it?
Or maybe Mario, or maybe, I don't know, Princess Peach, or you know, anything like that? No?
If you're interested in dark arts, this isn't the board for you.
Or
what this is for is if you have a keen inclination to jump through pipes, jump on top of Goombas,
eat special mushrooms.
Yeah. If you are interested in contacting the one and only, the lesser brother of Mario, Luigi, you will need to go onto Crackhead Craigslist and order the following.
Right. Now, is this a real thing?
Oh, no. Crackhead Craigslist is part of Reddit. And essentially what it is people find people posting things up on OfferUp, Letgo, eBay, Craigslist, things like that. And it's like one time somebody was just like, I ordered a pizza. I don't like the crust though, so I'm gonna sell it for $5 to someone that really likes crust. And it's just the crust of a pizza in a circle, and it's like, and 3 partially used marinara sauce dips. He's like, we'll deliver for no extra charge. So, Crackhead Craigslist, if you're interested in any of those things that I just mentioned,
go there.
Go there and buy this.
Buy this, because they have now, you guessed it, a Luigiboard. Somebody is selling this one of a kind. Look at that.
Price is negotiable.
Price is negotiable. DM me if interested. Willing to ship worldwide. So they're saying, you know what? If you're one of those people that contact anybody with a listing on Craigslist and say, hey, I love this, I'm going to pay you $100 extra for you to ship it to fill in the weird country here. They would actually ship it.
Wow.
To them.
That's crazy.
Right? Luigiboard.
What I want to know is, since we're going off on this, Todd, put your hands on top of my hands.
No.
Put your hands on top of my hands.
I'm not gonna put my hands on top of your hands. I don't participate in Luigi boards.
Okay, well, it'd just be like, Luigi, are you here? And then it'd be like, I. And then it'd be like, T. And then it'd be like, S. And then it'd be like, A. And then it'd be like, space. And then it'd be like, M. And then it'd be like, E. And then it'd be like, it's a me.
But is he allowed to use Mario's line? I don't
He
think
says the same thing.
It's me, Luigi.
Yeah, he says the same thing.
It's not the same. It's
well, no, he always goes,
that's copyright infringement, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that is actually stealing Mario's trademark.
No, that's the scary part about it, is you're like, Luigi, are you here? And then it's like, it's a me, I'm Mario.
Oh,
and you're like,
now we're talking. Now we've entered into a new level of
Mario, are you okay? Luigi killed me.
Wait a minute. Do you think that Luigi built the pyramids?
Mario, where are you at? It's Luigi.
Oh man, hey, you know what, guys? We made it through. We made it through all of the stories. We got through. Larry, this is your maiden voyage. What'd you think? How'd you think we did?
We did great. This is
fantastic.
Yeah, over the top.
Mr. Guest with the win. Steve,
we should call him Coach.
I'm worn out.
You're worn out.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry too.
Yeah.
I want Clyde's hot chicken.
We constantly end up getting ourselves hungry on the show because somehow food gets involved. But unfortunately, we can't have pepperonis because Corona got them. Corona got them. What is Luigi saying?
I think Luigi's got some pepperoni.
Luigi, hey, it's a me. It's a me, Luigi. What do you got there, Jake? What do you got going on?
Luigi says he's gonna tell your mom.
Oh, did he say anything about joining a cult? Is that? I don't know if he's going to say that or not. Darren, we miss you already too, buddy. Next time, be here. You can watch us all. Go to tstoshow.com. You can check out the audio podcast. You can take us with you and share us with your friends. Tell your mom, because if you don't, Jake will. Jake's definitely... wait, is Luigi going to tell your mom?
Luigi's saying a lot of things I can't repeat.
You're the Luigi filter. That's weird. If you're filtering something that Luigi's saying, Luigi must be saying something very bad.
Oh, Luigi said be good to yourselves, guys.
Oh, look at that. Luigi, thanks so much. All right, everybody. I'm Todd Frazier.
I'm Jake Frazier.
And for Steve and Mr. Guest Larry, we will see you next week on Trending Stories Taking Over, unless we decide that we need another vacation, because we really... Okay, all right. And... before Jake gets a little out of control, we're going to take off. See you later.